Here we have Farshad Nazarnia coming out representing the MMA unit Coventry. I think pretty sure it's a 2-1 record. And his last two, he lost his debut, but his last two fights he won by key lock, and a nice submission, and then his second one by a decision. And he's very big and powerful, and he loves his Kimuras, and he is hyper aggressive with it as well. And very big for the weight division. Just saying, Steve, Farshad Nazarnia
looking like an absolute god.
He's a bit famous for his Kimura, Steve. He absolutely loves throwing one of his key locks and then yanking it. And he lost his debut, but since then he's won his last two, one by decision, one with one of his patented key locks, Kimura attacks. And we can look for that tonight, but he's got to get through the knockout machine that is Ben Ojog.
And you got to take it to the ground to get them key locks, that's for sure.
Very, very true. You've got to be able to pin someone, shoot that double. Look at this crowd here, Steve. Incredible night of action we've had so far here in Coventry, at Battle Arena Coventry. And we've got the big boys coming out now.
Big boys, yes. So you got, I've been waiting for these three fights to come up very, very much. Farshad Nazarnia making his way in. He's absolutely massive. Cruiserweight between 185 and, so 195?
I think it's about 195, yeah.
Oh, wow, wow. That's a big old boy. That's a big boy.
Yeah, Ben Ojog, he's a big boy himself. He's actually very short for the weight division, but he is so stocky and powerful. And I've had the pleasure of commentating on a lot of Ben Ojog's fights from his very, very early days, where he was fighting on one of the K-Star fight nights, and had issues with his gas tank on that card, but since then been very successful, going 2-0. Good left kick, brutal ground and pound. He knocked out Shane Howard in 20 seconds at Battle Arena in the Bingley Hall, and trains under some of the crew there over in K-Star.
Just a compact monster, isn't he?
He is a compact monster, seriously powerful. It's just you got to watch his kick, and you got to watch his big right hand. I'm so excited about this fight, Steve. Two of the biggest, most powerful fighters
just
here.
Throwing heat the whole time. Yeah. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Also, you always say, Chris, that people need to get out and come to these MMA shows. Well, I was running a little tiny contest the last couple of weeks, and we've had two of our fans here sitting right behind us in the commentary booth here. Right? So we've got Lenny, and we've got somebody else here. Lenny's date for the evening, and they're just gonna. These two youngsters here are very much into MMA. You too can win our commentators' seats of the night and come and sit cage side with myself and Chris.
It's a good chance. One of these
best seats in the house. That's what this is, the best seat in the house contest. Just both two very naturally large fellas, right? One a little bit stockier.
This could be short. The two children that won the best viewing seat in the house. This might not be the fight for them to watch. This could be brutal. Here we go. Will Ben Ojog come out with his normal aggression? I think the answer is yes.
Yes, he definitely has.
Oh, he hits a teep to the face, Steve.
Kicked right off of his legs there. I thought it was weird that Ben was hanging his chin out there.
I knew.
Builds himself back up really well.
A nice knee from Farshadi.
Oh gosh.
Oh, something's broken.
Yeah, he totally just broke his arm. posting it out there.
They posted on his arm and it snapped.
Oh God. Oh God. That was brutal. Oh, we're gonna have another break.
That's a terrible pun, Mr. Steve.
Oh God, that's just. I know it's so hard, but you don't post your hand out ever, ever, ever when you're getting whipped to the ground like that. That was pretty brutal.
That's the thing. Sometimes, you know, it's just instinct. It's
Whether
all of us, when we fall over, you want to post that hand out, but...
Oh, gosh. Oh, poor Ben Ojog.
He got, I mean, the 10
Farshad
seconds of fight.
Nazarnia win by TKO, but wow.
In a very short fight, he got a kick to the face and then got thrown on, which broke his arm. I didn't spot it, Steve. You spotted it. Just posted and then bent the other way, did it?
I saw. I was wondering if it just got trapped behind him. But I don't know what happened, whether it's a shoulder injury or an elbow injury. It will be one of those two. Unless, I've seen this very rarely before, it can fold your lower arm, like your forearm, and that can be very brutal. But the way
I think he's going to try and support his own arm as he stands up. Nice bit of sportsmanship from both fighters as well.
absolutely brutal. We'll go to the official announcement momentarily.
It's a strange sport, isn't it? You share these little moments together with your opponent, and often it's marred with aggression and hatred, or this desire to win, and then there's these moments of real sportsmanship where, you know, Farshad, he doesn't really want to hurt someone. He wants to get the win. He wants to do it in a technical way, and he's never going to be happy that his opponent got such an injury. But he was dominating the fight up to that point, and he got the big takedown. He forced Ben to post that arm out, do something dangerous, and what an incredible performance! And that takes him to 3-1.
Just a powerhouse there.
Yeah. And he landed that takedown. He was almost in the splits. It's amazing what he did, and that teep to the face at the beginning. I can't wait to see him fight again.
Yeah, we're going to have to get him in again.
Farshad Nazarnia.